is up, guys? So I'm actually really excited about today's video. I'm excited about all of my videos because I love making videos for you guys. But today's video I am especially excited for. If somehow you've been living under a rock or you just suck at paying attention, or hey, maybe this is my first video of yours that you're ever seeing, I'm a nerd. I know, looks can be deceiving. I bet I look like a jock, huh? Yeah, I look like I play sports. I go by many names, you know, nerd, dweeb, otaku, you know, many names, many different identities. I've been around. But one thing that is considered nerdy that I'm really, really into that surprises a lot of people when they first hear about it is Five Nights at Freddy's. I love Five Nights at Freddy's so much. I'm a scaredy cat, so I can't play all the games, but I've played a few times. There's a couple videos up on my channel of me playing Five Nights at Freddy's, and I'm just really into the series as a whole, the franchise as a whole. I am into the lore, obviously, but there's a couple plot holes that I'm not privy to. I could sit down and we can talk about the lore, but I don't think I'd be able to tell you every single thing start to finish and be 100% correct. But that's beside the point. I'm still really, really, really into the franchise. And I saw somebody do this video. I watched it the other day, but the video was years old. So it didn't include any of the newer characters. The characters from Security Breach weren't even in it. And so I'm like, oh my god, I want to make a Five Nights at Freddy's tier list and then include characters from Security Breach, the character, what's his face from Help Wanted, the new game, Secret of the Mimic, hello? So we're gonna rank some Five Nights at Freddy's characters today. So hype. Okay, I've got my tier list application up. Let's go over the categories that I created. So we have GOAT, obviously, greatest of all time. Everybody knows what that means. It's kind of self-explanatory. The next category we have is Lil Bookie Butt, which is probably not going to make sense to some of you because it's Yona terminology. But you know how the term Pookie got really big for a while? I didn't like it. I didn't like using the word Pookie because everybody was using it. So I substituted it for a B instead of a P. So I would call things my little Bookie. But if you're especially cute and especially special to me, you're my little Bookie Butt, you know? You know? You know. Yeah, you know. Next category up, we have Put Some Respect on Them. Kind of also self-explanatory. They're not my personal favorites, but they did their big one. They deserve their credit where it's due. Put some respect on their name. Next category up, we have meh. The characters, they're just kind of there, sitting there, existing. I couldn't care more or less about you one way or the other. You're not necessarily cool enough to deserve some respect on your name, but you're not lame enough for me to put you any lower than meh. Then we have downright terrifying. Again, speaks for itself. There's Five Nights at Freddy's is intended to be a scary game, and of course it is a scary game, but the way that my brain chemistry works, I don't necessarily find all of the animatronics scary. The game itself, the music, the soundtrack, terrifying. Okay, it's just creepy atmosphere, shivers up and down my spine anytime I try to play. But the animatronics themselves, there's a good few of them where you could put me in a room with them and I'd be okay, and do something. And then there's a few that I'd be yeah, okay, I'd like to go now. I'd like to leave. Please let me out, you know? That's where they're gonna go. That's their category. I already have a few in mind and I made that category specifically for them. And then the final category that we have is the scooping room. If you're a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, you know what that means, and I'm sure that category is self-explanatory. If for whatever reason you're not a Five Nights at Freddy's fan and you're still here, what are you doing here? You just want to see me? You just wanted to see me. It's okay, I get it. I'll explain for you. The scooping room essentially is a room that was in the sister location of Five Nights at Freddy's, and essentially it's where the animatronics went to die. And I made that the final category because that's where all of the characters that I feel deserve to die will go. There's a few that are not terrifying. I just don't like them. Like, I just don't fucks with them. And that's where they'll go. Okay, we got a lot of characters. I tried to include all of like the main ones, the ones that are of relevance. Obviously, not every single character is going to be in this tier list. I would have been here for literally ever if I tried to do that. So I took like the most important characters to me, like in my brain from each of the games, and then put them in here. Let's go ahead and get started though. So first up, we have Mr. Freddy Fazbear himself. I don't necessarily care for Freddy too much, so he's gonna be in Put Some Respect on Him because it is his game. It's like the Freddy Fazbear Pizzeria, like it's Five Nights at Freddy's. It's his franchise, so you gotta put some respect on Freddy's name because it's really all about him. But as a character, I don't necessarily care about him that much. Like, I feel like even in the first game, and this is first game Freddy, so I feel like first game Freddy, he wasn't even really all that active. Like, of course, anytime like the power went out or like the lights shut off, you know, he was in the cut, you know, creeping. But I don't know, I just feel like he wasn't as memorable from that game. And I'm gonna say that for every single Freddy, for every single one of these games. Maybe not every single one, but I feel like most like original like brown bear Freddy's, that sounded racist. That sounded like I was racially profiling him. I'm brown bear too, it's okay. But I don't know, I just feel like he's not that cool. I'm sorry. Bonnie from the first game, I actually don't know. I feel like I could really be okay putting him anywhere. I'm gonna put him in meh. Am I gonna put him in meh? I don't know, because he was really active in the first game. Like, he did his thing first game. He was the most active. So I feel like my ranking for Freddy, like if we're going off of that basis, then technically Bonnie should be higher than him. I'm not gonna put him in meh. We're gonna also put some respect on his name just because he's one of the originals, okay? The very first Five Nights at Freddy's game, he's indeed terrifying. Bonnie wants all the smoke all the time. He's always trying to come for your cheeks. And I gotta respect his grind. I do. I just don't really like his face. I think it's just a me problem though. But we're gonna put some respect on his name. Chica from the first game is going in meh. Even though she is one of the originals, even though I didn't know that she was a she in that game because the design is just so busted. I didn't like Chica in that game. Plain and simple. She was just kind of meh. Like, she was there, it's fine. Slightly less active than Bonnie. Still there nonetheless. I don't know. I'm just not a huge fan of this Chica. Foxy from the first game, he's going in greatest of all time. I'm sorry, not sorry. I don't care what your opinion is. He's great. I love him. He be sprinting down the hallway. He's fast as fuck. I love him so much. No, I feel like he added an extra layer of like coolness to the first game with the fact that like you had to look at the cameras and like if he was coming for you, you had like 0.3 seconds to close that door. He got your ass. Like, he's just really, really cool. He was by far the most interesting part of that first game, and you cannot tell me otherwise. Golden Freddy. All right. I'm going to put him in meh. I'm going to put him in meh under Chica because I feel like, yes, lore-wise, he was important, but everything else-wise, I didn't care about him. Like, if you got to a certain point in the game, in the first game, yeah, of course he would show up and like do his big one. But I feel like other than that, he's not really like a prominent character. He's just there for lore purposes. He's there for like the theorists and the people who really want to like dive deep into the meaning of everything. But as far as actual gameplay, he is not there. So I have to give his credit where it's due, but it's really not that much credit that he is due. Carl! I'm pretty sure his name is Carl, the cupcake. Put some respect on that man's name. If you don't put some respect on Carl's name, I don't fuck with you. You don't fuck with Carl, you don't fuck with me. I think one of my friends calls him Carlito because he's a cupcake, but I don't remember why she made him Spanish actually. Oh, Chica, because Chica, you know, like Chica, Carlito, you know. I'm Puerto Rican, by the way, in case you think I'm being like racist for the second time in this video. I promise I'm not. But, you know, she's chica. So, like, his name being Carl just doesn't sound right. So that's a little Carlito. But I don't know. In the movie, for as much as people hated the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, I don't know. I thought it was a little bit silly. It was silly. It was funny. You know, it wasn't scary, but it was a fun time. Five Nights at Freddy's was not originally like, oh yeah, like big scary. Yeah, the game was just dumb. It's a dumb, silly little game. Now it got scary later on. But the first game, come on, chill out. It's not that deep. He, in the movie though, he tore that guy up. And what the kitchen was it, I think, he tore that guy up. There's a couple games where Carlito can tear you up while you're playing. I like him. Put some respect on his name. Yes, I ranked him higher than Chica. Move on with your life. Okay, moving on to game 2, we have Toy Freddy. Meh. Don't care. Couldn't care less. Literally couldn't care less about Toy Freddy. He came into the room with his stupid little microphone. He doesn't have any pupils. Like, he's just there. Nothing at all cool about him. Nothing distinctive, nothing that stood out to me. He's just an uglier version of the original Freddy. Like, Toy Freddy looks like he had loving parents growing up. Like, he grew up in the suburbs, you know, he went to church camp over the summer. He went to, like, a private school. His parents loved him. He's an only child. And regular Freddy grew up in, like, Compton. Like, Toy Freddy is original Freddy if you took all of the seasoning out of the pot. I'm just not a fan. I'm unenthused by him. Toy Chica. We're gonna put some respect on her name. And the only reason I'm putting her up that high is because she's bad. That's the only reason that she's up that high, is because the body is T. But that, I can't rank that in good morals over like the OGs. So she's gonna go right there above the cupcake. Toy Bonnie, downright terrifying. Our very first addition to the downright terrifying category. I said I made that category with characters in mind, and Toy Bonnie is one of them, because it looked like a girl. They like cuntified Bonnie for this one. And it's really scary. Like really, really scary. Toy Chica doesn't really have any features. Like, her eyes are like endless pits of just black wholeness. Like, there's nothing going on behind those eyes, and like there's no teeth in her mouth. So when they do the little like pass by like thing, she's just like, you know, she looks like she's happy. Toy Bonnie? No. Mangle. Honestly, I'm putting Mangle in Put Some Respect on him, because I kind of like her. Like, I know she was supposed to be the new Foxy. That's not the only reason, even though I'm clearly a Foxy fan. Mangle's just kind of badass. And as far as I'm aware, there was really no way to beat Mangle in that game. Like, I think even if you put the Freddy mask on, if you let Mangle get into the office, you were cooked. Like, no matter what. I am pretty sure the objective there was to make sure she didn't ever get into the office because the mask wouldn't work on her. I could be wrong, but I remember Mangle being like really, really, really tough to beat, and I respect that. Balloon Boy, Scooping Room. I hate that guy so much. Not even because he's like a hard character to beat or there's anything like inherently wrong with him. He's just stupid. Like, he's just a dumb little character, and hello, like, go away. This puppet thing, I don't know if I'm necessarily terrified of them. I'm gonna put the puppet in meh, but I'm gonna put the puppet above Toy Freddy. Everybody's gonna go above Toy Freddy. I'm telling you right now, he's staying at the bottom of that category. The puppet's not necessarily scary to me, but I also didn't really like take to the puppet very much. It was just like, you know, wind up the music box or else boo, oogly boogly, the puppet's gonna come get you. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it, sure. Okay, now we have Withered Freddy. This is still the second game, but this is like the withered animatronics from the first game. And I think, honestly, Withered Freddy is also going in meh, just because you're just a busted down version of the characters from the first game. Like, I have very little respect for them. because it's like, really, you're still trying to terrorize people? Why don't you go sit down, Grandpa? Like, your time is over. Don't you see these new shiny animatronics, even though Toy Freddy sucks? Don't you see these new shiny animatronics who have come to take your place? Sit down, Unc. Like, that's Unc Freddy. Like, get out of my face with that. Your time is done. Go have a seat in the rocking chair. That being said, we gonna have to put some respect on Withered Bonnie. Withered Bonnie is going above everybody and put some respect on them, because I actually kind of really like that guy. I don't know if it's like the symmetricness, because his face is like, it's like sunken in, you know? And I'm kind of into the way that looks. Not like into that, but like, I kind of dig the vibe. I don't know. It's something like it in my tism brain really likes how that looks. Also, I don't know, because Withered Freddy doesn't look withered. Like, Withered Freddy just looks dirty. Withered Bonnie is like, he's been through some shit. He's been through war. He's fought in war, and he's still coming to kick your ass. Like, he got that. Withered Foxy, he's gonna go right on top of Golden Freddy, right underneath Original Chica. Listen, Foxy's always gonna be bumped up a couple spots just because I love Foxy. But Withered Foxy, like, I get it. You flash the light at the end of the hallway, he goes away. Like, I feel like it could have been more than what it was for a character like Foxy, for what you did with him in the first game. Like, he's obviously special. He's a pick above the rest. So for you to give him such a lame mechanism in the second game was kind of upsetting. His jump scare is really funny though. His jump scare in the second game is hilarious. So he's gonna go right there. I think right there is fine for him. I'll move him later if I feel like I need to, but right there for now. Springtrap. Downright terrifying. And you're going above Toy Bonnie. Springtrap, I'm one of those people that doesn't like him. I am a Springtrap hater. If there's no Springtrap haters on this planet, it means I'm dead. I really don't like that guy. I don't like his vibe. I don't like his look. He looked like he smelled musty. Like, he looks like he smells like a nursing home. Have you ever smelt a nursing home? Yeah. I just don't like him. Like, he is the very first animatronic that has ever given me like a sense of like the heebie-jeebies. Like, he is really scary. He's really scary for some reason. And I always come back. No, nobody asked for you to come back. Go away. Circus Baby is going in meh, right above the puppet. I was never a huge fan of Circus Baby. Sorry, I've never really cared for her. And I know Sister Location was mostly about Circus Baby, but I just didn't care for her. I mean, especially because I knew that bitch was evil from jump. I been knew from as soon as she started talking, when you crawled through the little vent in the circus gallery, I knew from then she was gonna turn on us. And then of course at the end of the game, she took us to the scooping room and tried to take our body. Did take our body. Like, girl, no, you're done. You're finished. Finito. Listen, I actually really like Ballora. I like her vibe. I like her energy. I like the little crawl through mechanic and like stop when she gets too close. I actually really like that. The only thing I don't really like about Ballora, it's personal reasons. Nothing to do with her. It's just personal vendetta. Funtime Foxy's a baddie. Put some respect on her name. His name. Its name. I have a bad habit of misgendering these animatronics, believe it or not. You would think that their genders are obvious, but apparently they're not. I like the little vibraty mechanic that it has. Not like that. It's just like it's shaky, right? When you like shine the light, it's like shaky and like it moves super fast all over the place. Like, I kind of really like that. It's really scary to like play through, but I like it. This guy is going above Springtrap in the downright terrifying category. Like I said, specific characters in mind. That's why there's not even any debate, because I already know who's going there. Funtime Freddy, arguably one of the scariest characters in the entire franchise. And I couldn't tell you why. I couldn't tell you why. I mean, I know they have like a song, like the songs that people make about the characters, and his song is really, really scary. I think it's called You Can't Hide. You should go check it out if you haven't heard it already. I'm sure you've heard like the little like part that plays like on TikTok, but I listened to that and then like played Sister Location a little bit. I didn't get to his part, but watching other people play his part, I was having a panic attack. Like, he's so scary. And the fact that he just gets close to you in like little increments and it's like, no, like nobody's here. Like Bon Bon, MVP of that game, because I would have shat myself. I swear to God, I would have shat myself if I ever came in contact with an animatronic like him. He is violent. He has the most bloodlust out of any of the Five Nights at Freddy's animatronics, and you cannot tell me otherwise. My hands are literally like fucking shaking just thinking about that guy. No, thank you. He's probably gonna stay at the top of that category, I'm not gonna lie. I think this guy's name is Ennard. I call him Ennard. Ennard. I just think it sounds better if you give it like a British accent. Ennard, not Ennard. Nobody likes Ennard. But I think it's supposed to be like a play on like innard, because he's like an amalgamation of all of the different Sister Location animatronics in one. But that's Ennard, and I hate him. So he's going in the scooping room. I don't hate him more than I hate Balloon Boy, but I still hate him. Oh, we still have so much to go. I'm gonna try and hurry this up because we've been here for forever. These little baby things from Sister Location, they're going in, not there. They're going in the scooping room. They're going in the scooping room above Ennard. Above a nod, but I still don't like them. Same thing with the little ballerinas, the mini arenas. They weren't really like, they didn't stand out to me. They weren't prominent. They were more an annoyance than anything in that game. Like I said, Bon Bon, put some respect on his name. Her name, it sounds like a girl. They gave it a girly voice. I don't know. Its name. Bon Bon was the MVP for calming down the nigga Freddy. He's scary. Okay, Lolbit. I never got to like the part with Lolbit in it because that's like a secret that you gotta get to in Sister Location. Lolbit, honestly, is going right under Withered Bonnie because they're cunty. I think that they're actually like a they them. I think I saw that somewhere. But they serve. I don't care. I don't know if it's canon, but there's an audio on TikTok and it's like something like there was never enough room on this stage for the both of us. And I think that's Lolbit. And like you ate with that. Purple guy. I'm gonna go with meh. But I'm gonna put him at the top of meh. Because he's just like a really prominent character in like the franchise. Like you can't think about Five Nights at Freddy's without thinking about the purple guy. Okay, moving on to probably the most terrifying game out of all of Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's 4, the nightmare version. Fun fact, that is the only game that I've gotten like significantly far in. Despite it being the scariest game and me being the scariest person alive, I've actually gotten the farthest playing this one. Oh, I guess not really if you count Secret of the Mimic. We're not there yet. So Nightmare Bonnie, it's gonna go in meh. It's gonna go underneath everybody. I lied. Toy Freddy still really pisses me off, so I forgot to move him back all the way down. Same with Nightmare Chica. They just give me grief. Nightmare Chica's going underneath Nightmare Bonnie though, because Nightmare Chica, like, I don't know what it is with that game. No matter how many times I play it, started over, like played it for videos, played it with friends, she's got something against me for some reason, and I don't know what it is. But I don't like that you could hear her big back ass in the kitchen, like playing with the dishes. Like, girl, we get it. You're hungry. Sitting in there eating out the trash. Like, get a life. Have some decorum. Like, be a lady. The little, like, Nightmare Freddy thingies, honestly, I'm gonna put them in meh, but I'm gonna put them above Ballora. I'm putting them above Ballora because I don't like dislike them, and they're not necessarily hard to beat. They're kind of cute if you really think about it, like little ankle biters behind you on the bed. Like, I don't mind them. They've never given me any problems, and I've never died to them. Nightmare Foxy is scary. Put some respect on his name. Put some respect on his name. Also, that plushie in the closet is so cute. Nightmare Freddy. Nightmare Fredbear. Nightmare Fredbear is gonna go in scooping room. Not all the way at the bottom. Definitely not all the way at the bottom. Maybe above Balloon Boy. Because Nightmare Fredbear is scary, but like, I feel like, again, he's just really annoying to beat. Like, I'm not the kind of person, like, I don't play video games like that, but when I do, I'm not the kind of person that's like, oh, like, this is really challenging. I need to do it and do it and do it until I beat it. No, if I lose to you more than twice, I'm pissed off and I don't want to play anymore. I don't like difficult to beat characters, and that's exactly what he is. Now, Nightmare, ugh, I don't even want to look at that picture for too long. Do you see that? No. And then when he jump scares you, literally the screen just goes black and all you can see are eyes and teeth. No, thank you. No, thank you. I'm actually going to put Nightmare above Springtrap. Springtrap's not scary. He just pisses me off. You know, the more I look at he just makes me angry. I'm going to put Springtrap below Toy Bonnie because he's closer to me just wanting to put him in the scooping room than like shivers down my spine, but he's just Nightmare though. We don't even got to talk about him no more. Okay, the Nightmare Marionette, Nightmare Puppet, yeah, you're also going in terrifying because it's just like scary. Especially in like Help Wanted, when you have to do like the shining the light and then like the tentacles are coming like out the ceiling and stuff. No, thank you. That's okay. Is that Help Wanted? I think it's Help Wanted. I think it is Help Wanted. It's still just terrifying. Don't like it. Wait, also from the fourth game, we have like Nightmare Balloon Boy. He's not terrifying. He's just another balloon boy. But he's just a balloon boy with more teeth. Like a balloon boy, if he got fed a little bit more, got a manicure, and had an extra set of teeth. Like, he's not scary. He's just, I want to kick him. Like, I want to punt him. And then we have Plush Trap. Send that thing to the scooping room. It's just ugly. Like, it's just ugly. Nightmare Carlito, downright terrifying. Downright terrifying. And that's in the most respectful way possible. Okay, then we have, I think this is from the Pizzeria Simulator game. We have Scrap Baby, scooping room. Don't like Circus Baby, like Scrap Baby even less. We have Molten Freddy, which is like the burnt down version of, I think, Funtime Freddy. So you're going right next to Scrap Baby. I feel like everybody from this game is going in the scooping room. That's Afton. And then, oh God, Lefty. Lefty's going downright terrifying. Lefty's going right underneath. Right underneath Nightmare and downright terrifying, actually. And I didn't find out until recently that Lefty's apparently a woman. Please look at that face. How on earth was I supposed to know that? They all have pink cheeks. That's Nigga Bear. I don't care. It's scary and I don't like the looks of it. Whatever it is. You know what? Helpy, since this game, has been there through it all. Okay, Helpy does not get paid enough. Helpy needs a raise. Okay, Helpy has been through some shit that really Helpy does not deserve to be put through. I like Helpy. I don't like Helpy more than I like Foxy, but I like Helpy more than I like all of these people. So yeah, Helpy can sit right there. Put some respect on his name. So now we have Glitch Trap from Help Wanted, and I guess Help Wanted 2. He's pretty scary, pretty terrifying for a rabbit. I'm gonna put him right above Springtrap. Plush Baby, right next to Scrap Baby. I like it a little bit more. I'm gonna put it above Molten Freddy because, again, it was just an annoying character. Like, she's just an annoying little shit. Okay, moving on to the more important games that I like the most. We have Glamrock Freddy. Okay, listen. I love this man so much. Like, from the first moment that he spoke, I was like, oh, that's my husband. Like, that. I can't be blamed. Also, like, can we talk about how he looks in this picture? Can we please talk about how he looks in this picture? Like, why are you cross-arm looking down at me like that? What are you trying to get into, Freddy? What are you trying to get into? He's fine shit, and you can't tell me otherwise. I simply won't listen to you. I'm a lost cause. Beyond help. There's no savior coming for me. It's over. Chica? I don't know. She was real dirty in this game. I'm gonna put this chica above this chica because I didn't hate her. And like, again, the body is tea, but she was really eaten in the trash in this game. Like, she was in the sewers. Like, she's giving dirty. Roxy, I'm a little conflicted about because like, I feel like I would kin Roxy. Like, I really resonate with her energy.
Your performance was perfect tonight. Thank you. Your hair is beautiful. Your tail is beautiful. Everyone was watching you. Everyone loves you. Everyone wants to be you. You are the best. Thank you. I am the best.
But she's also really annoying. We're gonna put her at the top and put some respect on her name. I noticed nobody has gone in the little Buki butt category, and I'm not gonna lie, I really only made it for one person. Montesaurus Rex. Honestly, smash. But that's not what we're talking about here. He's gonna go and also put some respect on his name. He's like kind of scary, but like that picture right there where he was like rock and roll or something like that, something corny like that. Like right there, he looked kind of good, but otherwise he's just like really scary. And he would be lunging at you, but in Security Beach Ruin, like when his legs are gone, he's just kind of like crawling after Cassie. It's not a good look for you, Monty. It's not a good look. But we're gonna put some respect on his name though, because he was a G. He was a real one in the first like security breach. Like he was, yeah, he's scary. My little Buki, my little sun drop. Oh, just look at his face. How can you not love this face? Anybody that says that they don't like Sundrop, like I'm scared of them. That's a red flag in and of itself. If you like Five Nights at Freddy's and you don't like Sundrop, it's like, what's the matter with you? Are you okay? Like, is everything okay at home? Do your parents love you? Probably not, huh? I love Sundrop so much. I really love him. I think out of everybody in the entire Fnaf franchise, he's my favorite animatronic. And I know that I've ranked 2 people above him thus far, but that's in terms of a lot of different things. Like gameplay wise, Sundrop was not there for very long. He was there for 0.2 seconds and was telling you to like clean your shit up. And then in Help Wanted 2, of course, you had like the paint by numbers segment that was super fun. And he's also just like sassy. He was like, wow, like this is going on the fridge, and then proceeds to shred your artwork. Like, hello. I love him so much. But in terms of gameplay, I could understand why people like don't really care for him too much, because there's not really a lot to do with him. This guy, on the other hand. Now, I've made such a decision because he's just scary. I am not afraid to admit that I am not a fan of the darkness. I don't like the dark because of people like him. He's just scary. I don't know. With Nightmare and like Lefty, even like the Nightmare like Marinette, it's like in those games you were kind of stationary and there was just 1-2 things to do: closed door, flashlight, like that's it. But the fact that Moondrop can actually chase you around in the darkness, talking about it's time for your nap. I'm sorry, I don't like to be chased. I think that's one thing about me. I don't like being chased. If even like my friends, if I'm running and somebody starts running after me, I don't even have like a fight or flight instinct. Like my body physically will curl in on itself and I'll just fall to the floor and like collapse, like in like hunched over. And I don't know, I don't like his face. All right, we've only got a couple left. We've got the Music Man. Honestly, put some respect on his name, but under helpy. That scene with like the arcade games where you kind of gotta like run away from him. There's just this big thing chasing you. Again, I'm not good with being chased, so I don't really like him because that's all we got from him. And then in Help Wanted 2, he had like that one part where you had to like match his dance sequence so that he didn't kill you. And I would have failed that because I'm not good at like, memory games? I'm not good at memory games. So I've never played it, but I know I would have been terrified if I did. So he's gonna go in put some respect on his name. Good character, good vibes. I know a lot of people like him, but he's not a favorite. Same thing kind of goes for the tiny music man that appears when you go through the vents. It's just kind of like a meh character. I don't hate it. It's gonna go above the little baby Freddy's. I don't hate that little tiny music man, but again, really, really annoying. Then we have Vanny. Take her to the scooping room, actually. Like, I don't care for Vanny at all. And now, on to Secret of the Mimic, the newest Five Nights at Freddy's game to date, right now, on the date that I'm making this video. And yes, I know technically all of these characters are being controlled by the Mimic, so technically they're all really the Mimic. I don't care. So Jackie is gonna go in scooping room, in between the two balloon boys. I don't know why. Something about that looks right to me. I don't really care for Jackie. She's very scary. She gives Huggy Wuggy vibes, who I also am not a huge fan of. Just something about long arms I don't like, I think, is the problem here. Arms are really, really long, and I'm not a fan of that. And she's just like, come get your birthday hug. Like, no, she's giving like a really creepy, like, aunt, like someone's really creepy aunt that's always trying to like hug you at like birthday parties, and she smells like cigarettes, and like 3 of her teeth are black, and like she has really bad acne even though she's like old. Like, she's giving like somebody's Aunt Jackie, and I'm just not with that vibe. This circus clown music man thing I don't like at all. Like, I actually considered quitting the game. Like, the last Secret of the Mimic video that I posted on this channel was me encountering him towards the end and saying, that's it, I'm done, we're not playing this anymore, because he's scary. He's really, really, really scary, and I don't like his face. I don't like his face. I don't like his creepy circus music. I don't like the little mannequin things that follow him around. No thank you. I like nothing about that guy. So I'm gonna put him in downright terrifying, right above Glitch Trap, but right underneath Toy Bonnie. Actually, I'm gonna put him over Toy Bonnie. No, I'm not. Under Toy Bonnie. Okay, next up we have Nurse Dolly. Nurse Dolly's kind of cunt, I fear. I like her. We're gonna put some respect on her name, but not that much respect. She can go over the cupcake. All right. Somebody really needs to explain to me what this moon thing is, because I know this is from Secret of the Mimic, like if you finish the moon.exe thing, but I didn't, and I haven't watched anybody who did, and all I see are these pictures of this gigantic moon thing just running at you, and honestly it's going right next to Moondrop in terms of how terrified of it I am. And if I'm probably gonna go look up somebody who actually like accomplished it, and if I see it moving, like this still picture is enough to like shock me down to my core. But if I actually were to see it moving, like I think I'd have a heart attack. Okay, next up we have this cat thing, also from Secret of the Mimic. I'm putting this thing right above Moondrop. I know I said Moondrop was really fucking terrifying. I think, you know what, honestly, I think this cat goes above Funtime Freddy. Well, no, I lied to you. It's not as menacing. Like, the cat just stands there and just like glows in the dark with its head turned to the side, just like giggling, because I think it's the guy's, his son is in that cat. Like, he possessed the cat thing. So it's just like childlike giggling, which is scary in its own right. But I feel like it doesn't necessarily chase you. It just kind of like comes and stands. So as long as you're not in the darkness, like you're good. But even then, like Funtime Freddy doesn't care. Dark light, he's coming for your cheeks no matter what. That thing, it's like, just don't be standing in the darkness. As long as you're in a bright spot, it can't touch, like it can't technically touch you. So something about that and like Moondrop, they just look like I feel like they would get along. Okay. So second to last, we have this weird like amalgamation of a bunch of different prototype animatronics in one. This is if you don't turn in the data diver and go through like the secret like tunnel couch entrance thing, you get to see like what was the guy's name? Elliot or something like that. Emmett, something that starts with an E. You get to see him with the Fazbear project that he was working on, and this is very obviously like the very start to all of the different animatronics. You can see Chica on the side, and I think you can see a cupcake on its shoulder. I don't know. It's a weird mix of things. It's gonna go at the bottom of downright terrifying because it's kind of scary at first, but it's not really scary. Actually, I'm moving it. It's not scary at all. I'm gonna put that right on top of Vanny in the scooping room. Like, honestly, I understand what they were going for with it, but I feel like we honestly could have been just fine without it. And then last but not least, we have M2, which is like the mimic thing that was possessing all these animatronics in Secret of the Mimic. Honestly, the mimic itself really wasn't scary. But you know what? We're gonna put some respect on the mimic's name because it was really coming for everybody's cheeks that whole game. I'm gonna put it right in between Mangle and Toy Chica because again, Toy Chica is just there because body yaddy yaddy. So I feel like that starts a differentiation. Honestly, I'm gonna move Carlito up, and I'm gonna move Dolly up. No, I'm not. I'm gonna move Carlito up because I like him as a person, as a cupcake thing, and Chica again just there for the body yaddy yaddy. No, because that would imply that I like M2 more than I like Carlito, and I don't. I actually really like Carlito. So yeah, M2's gonna go right there because, you know, did its big one, possessed all the animatronics, you know, coming for our cheeks the whole game. Like, that's a lot of dedication you got to put into killing somebody, and hey, they got that all the way to the end. You got that. Okay, so this is our completed Five Nights at Freddy's tier list. In the scooping room category, we have Nightmare Fredbear, Nightmare Balloon Boy, Jackie, regular Balloon Boy, Plush Trap, the mini ballerinas, and the little bitty bab babies. This weird, whatever this is. Vanny, Plush Baby, Molten Freddy, Scrap Baby, Afton, and Enod. I didn't realize that I hated Enod the most out of everybody in this game, but clearly I do. Then in Downright Terrifying, we have the Cupcake. We have Carlito at the bottom, but like Nightmare Carlito. We have Springtrap, Glitch Trap, the circus music man thing. Toy Bonnie, Nightmare Marionette. Isn't Marinette? Isn't that that girl from Miraculous Ladybug? The Nightmare puppet thing. Lefty, Nightmare, whatever the hell this thing is. Moondrop, this cat thing that I'm sure has a name, a very lovely name that I just don't know. And Funtime Freddy. He really scares me. In the meh category, because I just don't care about them, is Toy Freddy, Nightmare Chica, Nightmare Bonnie, because I just hate them both equally. And then we have Withered Chica. Withered Freddy, the puppet, like the original puppet. Circus Baby, I think Circus Baby actually needs to be. I think Circus Baby honestly can go right next to Toy Freddy. I really don't like Circus Baby. I really don't. But she's not like scary, and I don't like hate her enough to like put her in the scooping room. I just don't like her vibe. So then we have Golden Freddy, simply because he's important for lore reasons and nothing else. Ballora, again, cool character, personal reasons, don't like her. The little baby Freddies, the little baby Music Man, Withered Foxy, original Chica, and then Glamrock Chica, and then Purple Guy. Moving on to put some respect on their names, we have Funtime Foxy because, you know, baddie. And then we have Nurse Dolly because baddie. We have Toy Chica because baddie. We have M2. And then we have Carlito, Mangle, because that's my homegirl. Bonbon, because like I said, Bonbon was the MVP of Sister Location, and nobody can tell me anything differently. Then we have Original Freddy and Original Bonnie, because again, just for like originality's sake, for the fact that they were the OGs, they get to be in this category. Put some respect. Then we have DJ Music Man and Helpy, who I love. And then Nightmare Foxy. Look at that. It's just scary. Boo. And then we have Lolbit because, again, little bit serves. Then we have Withered Bonnie, just because I like the open faceplate thing. It's just really satisfying to look at. I have no other explanation. Then we have Monty and Roxy, because I like them. They're cool. And then my little bookie butt, my singular little bookie butt, we have Sundrop, because he can just do no wrong. I love him so much. Damn it. I really, really, really have so much love in my heart for him. And then at the top, greatest of all time characters, like they just, I don't know, I feel like they take the cake. They carry the games for me. They just stood out to me the most in any of the games. And that's Glamrock Freddy, because that's just, he just gives like big brother energy. He gives like fatherly energy. He gives like daddy. And then Foxy, Original Foxy. Original Foxy takes the cake. He takes the cake every time. Every time. I love him so much. He's funny. He slays. He's a runner. He's a track star. And he's probably killed me the most out of any of these animatronics ever. Thank you guys so much for watching. I know this was a bit of a long one, but I hope you enjoyed it. Let me know what you would have done differently, because I know my opinions are a little bit skewed because I have weird, stupid reasons for liking and disliking characters. So let me know what you agreed with in this video, and let me know what you absolutely disagreed with. Like, you cannot get behind me on that opinion. I love you guys regardless, even if you are about to flame me for my opinions in the comments. And I will catch you guys in the next video. Later! Congratulations for making it all the way to the end of the video. You get... Yona, tell the people what they get. A 42-second blooper of me lining up today's audio and video. Right, left, right, up, down, goat, nope, goat, boogie, meh, pussum, meh, downright terrifying, scooping room, a scooping room to the meh, scooping room, a scooping room, to the meh, to the goat, a to the goat, to the goat. Okay, I think that's enough. I was fucking it up though just now. They call me Lil Yoda. No, they don't.